This tutorial, we're going to cover updating net price, discount, and markup, which is these three buttons here, and a door and hardware schedule. Now, I've already got a sample job pulled up, or schedule, and you would get to that by coming under this tab, Update Products, Discounts, and Markups. So we'll start with the net price. Now, typically you could use this for updating things like wood doors. Maybe you built your door and hardware schedule so you can get the door and frame counts and send it off to the vendor to get a price. So when you built the doors in the door schedule form, you may have left the price empty, or you maybe put in an approximate price. Either way, it doesn't really matter. If you click on net price, you can do doors, frames, or hardware. And I'm saying wood doors because typically wood doors are all net pricing. So I'll go ahead and select the door frame. When I do that, it's going to load this drop down with the different manufacturers from the door schedule. So we'll go ahead and select Algoma Hardwoods. And here you can see in the schedule we have three different doors with three different prices. So I can update all the products. This particular one, it looks like it's a half glass. Maybe the price instead of 140 is now 160. So I'll just select it. And you can see that loads the existing price of 140. If you didn't put pricing in, of course that would be 0. And we'll go ahead and type in 160. And I'll click Update Price. And it says the new price has been updated. So I come over to the door schedule form. It's reloading because I did make a change to the schedule, so it has to reload everything before it opens up. Excuse me. So that door, that new price for Algoma, see there's two. If I look at this item here, if we scroll over, right there, it's now 160. Whereas before it was 140. So it regenerated the approximate cost, and the retail price based on that new net price here. All right, so that's for net pricing. Now let's say we want to update a discount. So again, you maybe built a schedule with just standard everyday discounts. You send it off to the vendor to get pricing, maybe get special discounts on certain products. So we'll come under or click on Update Discounts, and now we have this new window opened up. And let's just do door and frame again. And when I select the door and frame, again it pulls up the different manufacturers. And just so you can see the difference, if I selected hardware, now we have all the hardware manufacturers. So we'll just go back to here. I'll go ahead and select Curry's. Now I can change all the discounts for Curry's by leaving this blank right here. Or I can go ahead and select. You can see we have two different discounts in here. Maybe I want everything to be manufacturing for 4 weeks. Looks like there's some items in there with this Dallas inventory, whatever that is. So I'll go ahead and select that one because let's say I want to change it to this manufacturing. Then I'll select the new discount, which again was the manufacturing here. And it automatically puts in the multiplier. And I'll click Update Discount. It just verifies that's what you want to do. We'll say yes. And now it tells us all the discounts have been updated. So if I look in the list here, we only have one. Now let's say instead of manufacturing, let's say they gave us special pricing and we have a better discount than 0.3. So we'll go ahead and select this one. And let's say this time we're going to do a special discount. And again, this works like the same as in a orders or estimates or anything. If you know if they give you like a 50, 20, and 10, you can type that in here. The important number is this multiplier. If they give you a multiplier, then you just type it in there, like let's say 0.25. But if they don't give you a multiplier, let's say they say 50, 20, and 10. I'll type 50 space 20 space 10. So just put a space in between the three different numbers, and when I click out of that box, it automatically generates the multiplier for me. So that actually doesn't look too special because I believe manufacturing was 0.3. So let's go ahead and we'll take that out. I'll go ahead and type in 0.25. So that's going to be my new multiplier. Now when I click update discount, it tells me to make sure I say yes. And it updated all the discounts for Curry's to that new discount. The same with markup. Say update markup. Maybe you built your door and hardware schedule without any markups in there. So again, it doesn't matter. Doors and hardware, those both work the same. So I'll just go ahead and select doors and frames. You can select the manufacturer, or you can leave it blank. Leave both of these blank, and it will enter the new markup for all items in the door and frame schedule for all manufacturers, Algoma, Curry's, and Steelcraft. So if you want a blanket markup across all items, then just leave that blank. If you want to change a specific markup, let's go ahead and select Curry's. So we have two markups in here. Let's say we want everything to be 50 on Curry's. So I'll select this one for 120. And I want to make it 50. Now, the only way I can put in my own markup, again, is you have to select special. If I were to select contractor, it automatically puts in a markup and I can't change it. But I'm trying to make this equal to the other one, so I'm going to choose special and just type 50. There's no point or anything like that, so don't type 0.50, it's just 50. And we'll say update markup. Here it just asks to verify, say yes, and it's been marked up. So now you can see there is no 120 anymore, there's only a 50. So those are that's how you can globally change your markups for whatever reason. And if necessary, again, we'd like to recommend that if you're making changes like this, you might want to come over to the open job and create a new revision and make your changes in the revised copy. But you don't have to do that every time, but that's sometimes that's recommended. That way you keep a running history. You can see this one has already had 4 different changes. So I can go back at any time to one of these revised copies and pull it up the way it was originally. So that should pretty well cover it. It's pretty simple to mark for these 3 buttons. If you have any questions on this, please call. We'd be more than happy to help you out. Thanks again.